Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior, high school fans, back to basketball action here in the 2012-13 season. Tonight we're in Clyde, Kansas, Clifton-Clyde High School. It's January 22nd, 2013, and we hope somebody listens to us tonight. If you're watching the K-State KU game, we understand.
Sorry, Dale.
At the host Clifton-Clyde Eagles taking on the Lions here tonight as we finish up our non-league action here in the middle of this winter. Tonight the girls playing Clifton-Clyde, who's Twin Valley League opponent. They're a Class 1 Division I squad. They are 3-8 overall. Last Saturday they beat Blue Valley 38-34. About looks like 12 teams in this Twin Valley League. We have no common opponents between the two squads. They have scored 340 points, had 477 scored against them. So they're at a minus 12.5 on average points-wise. The Lady Lions are 6-6 overall after coming off a performance at the Hoisington Winter Jam, 1-2, taking 7th place. Finally getting a win against another Class 1 Division I program, the Lacoste. What was
Leopards.
Leopards. I wanted to say Tigers. I knew that.
I thought they were 2A.
No. This is the 9th game in the series, dating back to 1985. Minneapolis leads at 6-2. We've won the last 3 games in a row, and the last Clifton-Clyde win came on January 27, 2009. Here at Clyde, 42-38. They had a couple good players. And that were sisters. I can't
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield.
There's a Bloomfield on this team.
Is there?
Yeah,
yep.
There is. She's a freshman.
All right, another Bloomfield. Both their wins have been here in Clyde. So they do love their basketball here at Clifton-Clyde. So I'm sure the fans will be ready to cheer on their Eagles here against the Lions. This also will be the last game in this series, at least in the foreseeable future. El Saline will replace Clifton-Clyde on the schedule next year, which at least on the girls' side will not be all that much of a positive for us with the Wilson girl there at El Saline and a few of the other good athletes they have. But so we've played Clifton-Clyde here for several years in a row, and this will be the last game in this series in the foreseeable future. Lady Lions coming off probably what's kind of a disappointing performance at the Hoisington Winter Jam. I was not surprised that they didn't beat Ellsworth. Ellsworth's been getting closer and closer to us, and they just didn't quite have our number yet, but they were a good team, so it didn't surprise me that they beat us.
But they ended on a good note.
Yes.
So.
Otis Bison was kind of a little disappointing that they lost there, but they did end up with a convincing win against the Lacrosse Leopards in the final game. So we hope that they can get things rolling. They're right now 3rd place in the sub-state. We need to stay up there, adding some wins to the totals. Getting ready for introductions here in just a minute. Scott Osherman and Dale and Mike Perry here tonight also.
Got the full crew here tonight, man. We are excited tonight.
We're loaded for bear.
Mike will have the call for the girls' game, and I will throw in some color.
You're just a colorful guy, Scott.
Lady Lions in their traveling blue. Clifton-Clyde in their home white.
For Minneapolis, starting at guard, Lucy Giles, number 4. And for Clifton-Clyde, number 3, Erica Long. She's a 5'2" junior. For Minneapolis, J.C. Owens at the post. And for the Clyde Lady Eagles, number 12, Madison Knox. She's 5'4" and a sophomore. For Minneapolis, at the power forward, Kennedy Allison. For the Lady Eagles, number 14, Elizabeth Norbert. She's a freshman, 5'8". She'll be wearing a nose protector. Looks like she might have had a nose broke. For Minneapolis, run the point, Lindsay Shoup. And for Clifton-Clyde, Taylor Seifert. She's 5'5" and a junior. For Minneapolis, 2 guard, Mara Pounds. And the other Seifert, she's a senior, 5'8", Danielle. Minneapolis fielding most of their JV here, as they only played a half, is what I'm told. So we'll probably get quite a few girls in the lineup or in this game as we play through.
Looks like we're going to have the national anthem in the first game here. We will stand and honor our country's flag. I wondered if that bass drummer was ever going to join in there. We needed that boom, boom at certain places.
Trumpet trio and a baritone and a drum. It got it. Nicely done by the Clifton-Clyde pep band. We're just getting ready to get underway here. We're tipping about a half hour late as the JV games were played at this facility. And the boys JV took a little bit longer to get through.
It'll be interesting to see whether we come out full court pressing like we did against lacrosse or settle back into half court defense.
I'll bet you a large coffee we do. Here we go. Allison had the tip, tipped it right across the hand of Mara Pounds, and Clifton-Clyde chases it down. Erica Long has it for the Lady Eagles. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Good defense there. She hands the ball off to Taylor Seifert. Long with it on the left wing. Dribble drive into the paint. Gets it back off to Seifert. Jump shot is stuffed by Kennedy Allison. We got a fast break. Layup good. Mara Pounds.
Nice job by Kennedy Allison with a great block right there.
Running the floor on the opposite side. Mara Pounds gets a nice pass. And Minneapolis out to a 2-0 lead here. Entry pass inside to Nobert. Tipped out there by Minneapolis. Good defense by the Lady Lions. They'll play it in under their own basket. Taylor Seifert to trigger it in. Throws it over the top to Nobert, and it's intercepted by 3 Lady Lions. Lindsay Shoup comes out of there with the ball. On the move. Man-to-man defense by Clifton-Clyde. We throw it over the top, and no one is there. Turnover, Minneapolis. Long has it in the backcourt. Double team, gets it off to Nobert. Now off to Seifert. Shot's blocked by J.C. Owens. Nice D there by Owens. Now a stop, pop. Lindsay Shoup right at the free throw line. It's nothing but net. 4-0 Minneapolis. Long has it. She's double teamed. Shoup has it. Another layup right hand this time. It's up and in. Good defense as Minneapolis with that 1-2-2. That was a walk as Long took an extra step. Mara Pounds right there applying the pressure. And it will be Minneapolis ball to play in. Lindsay Shoup with the ball. Left wing, Lucy Giles. Dribble drive kick by Seifert. And it will stay, possession will stay with Minneapolis. Lucy Giles play it in. We box up on the inbounds play. Mara Pounds, three-pointer on its way. Good.
Nice shot by Mara Pounds.
Has some confident shooting so far tonight.
9-0 Minneapolis. Full court pressure. Clifton-Clyde does clear the timeline this time. Long all the way in, down the baseline. It's tied up by Lucy Giles. Ball taken away. We have numbers now. Shoup sees Allison dribble drive in the feint, shot up and in, and she is fouled. They're going to count that basket. Fouls on number 21, Taylor Seifert, and a 30-second timeout taken by the Clifton-Clyde coach as he wants to discuss breaking this press. Right now, Minneapolis full court pressure is taking its toll. As good as they looked and as hard as they played in that last game against La Crosse, I just had the feeling Coach Weatherman was going to go with that.
Why not? I mean, unless you just get so bad of foul trouble, you know, that it's a bad theory to walk through. I mean, it's
2 minutes, you got an 11-point lead.
Yeah. We have such quick players, you know, with good agility that are good at ball hawking. It's kind of silly not to, in my opinion.
I think you do like that referee, Dale.
We've had him several times, and I don't think I have a negative remembrance of him. But
Kennedy Allison to the free throw line for the and one. 5:42 left first quarter. Shot up and back rim, no good. Oh. Nobert had it, and so did Seifert. And when Seifert came down with it, popped out of there, goes out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession. Giles to play it in. He's got Owens on the backside and up and under. Her shot's partially blocked by Nobert. Tries to step through the defense. Minneapolis not allowing her to get through. Now, ball is tipped away from Long as she dribbles up the court, and it will remain with the Lady Eagles. Good defense by Minneapolis. Seifert play it in. Gets it off to Knox. Now into Seifert, back to Knox. Long out front. Dribble drive, shot up, off front of the rim, no good. J.C. Owens with the rebound. We have numbers again. Oh, that was a walk by Mara, no call, and her pass is intercepted by Seifert. Gets it off to Knox. Now Long has it. And she resets the offense for the Lady Eagles. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Seifert's pass is intercepted by Lindsay Shoup. Gets it off to Giles, over the top to Mara Pounds. Back to Kennedy Allison, dribble drive into the paint. We're going to call that on the floor. Minneapolis to play it in under our own basket. Fouls on number 14, Nobert. Her second. Giles to play it in. Gets it off to J.C. Owens. Shoup, dribble drive, and she is fouled as she gets all the way to the low block. Reach in foul. They're going to call that on the floor also. 3 new, 4 new Minneapolis Lions into the contest. Kate Steinbrock, Victoria Allison, Sydney Weedle, and Shayla Hasbrook. Shot from the outside. Kate's off the front of the rim, no good. Long has the long carom there for the Lady Eagles. Crossover dribble, gets it off to Knox on the right wing, back to Long. Dribbles it off her foot, and Knox rescues it for the Lady Eagles. 11 zip. Seifert jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Ball is taken away by Mara Pounds. Lindsay Shoup 1-on-2. Dribble drive, scoop shot, no good, off the glass. And the rebound by number 13, Mariah Kiefert. Knox has it. A little bit of trouble there. Gets it off to, that's a 10-second call. Addison Knox picked up her dribble, had to get it back to Long, and then the 10-second rule come into effect. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. 3:49 left first quarter. Shayla has it out to Kate Steinbrock. Lindsay Shoup, dribble drive in the paint, left hand, jump shot, good.
Like Lindsay's got some good confidence in her shot tonight.
Little 6-footer right in the paint. Is up and in. Long has it. Guarded by Shayla. Off the foot. And that one's intercepted by Hasbrook. Kate Steinbrock has it, back to Lindsay Shoup. Dribble drive in the paint, there's another one, this time right hand. Shayla has the rebound and the stick back, no good, and Nobert has the rebound for the Lady Eagles.
I was glad to see Shayla take that back up right away. A little weak, unfortunately.
Long down low, loses the handle on it. It's stolen by Sydney Weedle, and she carried the ball as she started up the court. It will be a turnover, and we give the ball right back.
30-second timeout. The Lions leading 13-0. 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. Take a short break. You're at Work Much Longer. Let's set it up. Go ahead and talk.
Well, we won't hear a word from our sponsors. We'll just stick it right here as Lady Lions. Nice start to this first quarter, 13-0.
Well, it looked like a little bit of a mismatch before we started. And it kind of proves that way. Our defense is pretty much stifling the Lady Eagles. They'll play it in under their own basket after that quick 30-second timeout. Seifert to play it in. New player jump shot, number 20 is Bloomfield. She's the freshman, 5'4", and has had, I think, relation, if not sisters, before her that were excellent.
She's just not as tall as the other Bloomfields.
Exactly. Kate Steinbrock, right wing. Now Mara Pounds hit a three from there earlier. Out front, Kate. Sydney Weedle, right wing. Has a good look at a long two, but won't pull the trigger. Now down low, Victoria Allison has it taken away by Nobert. She hits the floor and travels.
Double turnover there.
Steinbrock to throw it in. Gets it off to Mara Pounds. Dribble drive. Gets it off to Kate. Her shot's partially blocked. And Seifert has the board for the Lady Eagles. Long picks up her dribble in the backcourt. Tries to get it to Mara Nobert. Minneapolis intercepts. Another turnover for the Lady Eagles.
Nice tip by Weedle there into Pounds' hands.
Weedle on the baseline, entry pass to Hasbrook. Off the rim, no good.
Once again, I'd like to see the aggressiveness of Shayla to go ahead and take that.
Long left the ball. Weedle all the way in, has her shot blocked by Seifert. Shayla cleans up on the backside. Hasbrook with the rebound and stick back. And another timeout called for and granted to the Clifton coach. He'll take a full timeout this time, trailing 15-0 with 1:47 left first quarter. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, all the products you need for your kitchen? Jeans IGA. Jeans is proud to sponsor Minneapolis Lions High School sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it.
All Seasons Power Equipment is your center for all types of lawn care products. Quality brand name mowers to pick from. Grasshopper, Hustler, Lawn Boy, Toro, plus Husqvarna and Steel products. Complete service and free home demos. All Seasons Power Equipment, Minneapolis and Salina.
Welcome back to Clifton-Clyde High School here, as the Lady Lions have a 15-0 lead with 1:47 left to go here in the first quarter. And as you guys said earlier, the ladies' press has been kind of stifling so far.
They have Grace Peters in the lineup and Victoria Allison.
Victoria's been in.
Has she? Okay.
Yeah, Grace in for the first time.
Lady Eagles throw it in, and the pass is fumbled by Erica Long, goes right out of bounds, and Minneapolis will play it in. 1:46 left first quarter. Mara Pounds. Crossover dribble into the paint. Good reach in there by Nobert. And the tie-up possession arrow will keep the possession with Minneapolis. Kate Steinbrock to throw it in.
Oh.
Had a cutter. Mara Pounds couldn't get it to her. Narrow three ball on the way. Ooh, I had that going the other way, but it's going to be given to Lady Eagles.
I'll argue with you on that one. I think the officials might have had that one right.
Watch the replay.
Well, I've got my glasses on, and they're not very good, so you never know.
They break the timeline, and Long has it on the baseline, picks up her dribble, gets it out front to Seifert. Good defense by Minneapolis. Weedle hounding Long, and a reach-in foul by Sydney Weedle. Minneapolis' first team foul, Sydney Weedle's first personal foul.
Now, didn't Coach Weatherman coach one of these up in this area?
No, I think he came from west of us.
Yeah.
West, okay.
He's up around Wilson, Lucas O'Ray, somewhere up in there.
I couldn't remember where he came from.
Ooh, almost a walk by Seifert. Long has a shot, up and good. First bucket of the evening by the Lady Eagles. That's Erica Long with a nice 12-footer. Entry pass is intercepted by Nobert. Long has the ball tipped away. Mara Pounds has got a layup, and she takes it off the glass, up and in. 17-2 Minneapolis. They've cleared the timeline. Long all the way down to the baseline is forced out of bounds by Victoria Allison. And she'll go to the free throw line, shoot two. Looked like she got way under the basket, tried to get a shot off, and evidently Victoria had her across the arm. First throw, no good.
I think that was just one of those things when you got both your hands straight up in the air and they're trying to move through you, and I haven't figured out why you get called a foul. But it happens.
25 seconds left first quarter. Long second throw on its way. Rattles out. Hasbrook has the rebound for Minneapolis. 20 to shoot. Grace Peters with the ball. Out front, Kate Steinbrock.
13 ticks left here in the first quarter.
Grace back to Kate. Open three-pointer, no good. Shayla has a hand on it, kicks it back to Kate. Throws up another one, it's short. And that's the way the first quarter will end.
Kate's having a little trouble finding the range tonight.
17-2 after one. We'll take a quick 1 minute timeout and be back with the second quarter action here in just a minute.
Bennett Buick GMC has been family owned and operated since 1957. With more than 5 decades in the central Kansas area, Bennett Buick GMC has long established its reputation as a leader in the professional sales and service of new and pre-owned vehicles. For more information on a new or pre-owned vehicle, go to BennettBuickGMC.com.
Upgrade your truck's look with a topper, locking tailgate, or tonneau cover, maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement. K4 Trailer, RV, and Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors so we can supply you with the accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailersales.com.
Starting 5 back in for the ladies.
With the exception of Kate Steinbrock still in there.
Yeah.
Mara Pound's going to get a little breather while Kate plays a little bit here in the second quarter. Minneapolis has a deep bench here. As I mentioned, he has at his disposal quite a few JV players.
Well, you know, he's got 10 solid players anyway.
2-3 zone by Minneapolis. Long has it, gets it off to Bloomfield. That was a walk. And a good call. Kaylee Bloomfield, she's a freshman.
We might run out of room in our scorebook tonight on the girls.
Yeah.
Well, you could, yeah.
We don't have room for.
Lindsay Shoup with the ball, gets it off to Kennedy Allison. Kate Steinbrock dribble drive, gets it off to J.C. Owens. Had a really good look. Shoup all the way in, bank shot good. Lindsay Shoup with a right hand runner. Extends the lead to 19-2.
8 points for Lindsay so far.
Bloomfield has it trapped, gets it off to Long. They have numbers now. 3-on-1, shot no good. Nobert has the rebound. Stickback is no good, and the tie-up by Kiefer and Minneapolis. The possession arrow to Minneapolis.
Nobert's a freshman, huh? Should be a good one.
Yep, along with Bloomfield. Shot by J.C. Owens off the glass, no good. Nobert has a big board for the Lady Eagles. She's a tall 5'9", 5'8". Ooh, off the foot of Kennedy Allison. It will remain with the Lady Eagles. Seifert back in, Bloomfield out. Mara Pounds back in. Lucy Giles will get a breather. Seifert throws it in too long. In the back cart, clears the timeline, gets it off to Knox.
Knox is related to Tammy Knox in some way because I see Tammy over there on the other side. So
I've always wondered if they were somehow connected to the Knox family that we know.
Well, Tammy came from up in this area. So
Over the top, J.C. Owens, reverse.
Nice
shot
job
from
by
underneath.
Owens right there.
Is up and in. 21-2 the score. Knox loses the handle on that, gets it off to Seifert. They clear the timeline. The other side, all alone, is Nobert, and she banks it off the glass, up and in.
One way to break the press. Oh, nice inlet
Nice
pass to Owens
pass
right
to
there.
Owens, and J.C. Owens
Mara Pounds
has
with a great feed.
little
Sorry.
bank shot off the glass.
Great feed by Mara Pounds right there, Dave.
Clifton-Clyde's trying to figure out this press and has done pretty good getting in there the last 2 times. And Long is fouled from behind. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Third team foul, first personal foul on
Mara Pounds.
Mara Pounds, yeah. I was looking for the 20. I saw 24, 22, 23. Keep forgetting Mara Pounds is 24. That's around the rim and in.
That had the roll. Huh.
Lucy Giles back in. Kennedy Allison heads to the bench. 23-5. Erica Long, she's a junior, 5'2", little point guard. Short, did not even ripple the net. And she will get a breather as Bloomfield comes back in. Lindsay Shoup with the ball. Dribble drive into the paint. And she is called with the player control foul, but the defender was definitely not set. She was moving right with her, so Lindsay created the contact, and the referee saw it the other way. Nice reach in by Lindsay Shoup. Seifert has it. And the defense creates another turnover as Seifert took an extra step.
I will tell you, I will run out of spaces for my turnovers.
Kind of like
15 so far.
Kind of like
for
we did at the lacrosse game last year.
Clifton-Clyde.
Shoup hands it off to Steinbrock. Now Lucy Giles. Kate Steinbrock looking inside. Owens right there. Mara Pounds. Back to Lucy Giles. Kate Steinbrock. Shoup, jump shot good. She gets into the paint again. Lindsay Shoup with that left-hand runner.
I like it when she can do that.
10th point for Lindsay. Nice job.
Down an 8-footer. Loose ball. We tie up Bloomfield. It's going to remain with the Lady Eagles.
Forced by Lindsay Shoup as well as Lucy Giles. Nice job by the Lady Lions.
25-5. Sydney Weedle back in. Shoup will get a breather. 4:43 left, first half. Bloomfield left wing. Entry pass to Nobert. Knox has it. Ooh, tipped out of there twice. Will not be a back court, but I think Minneapolis had a hand on it last. It will remain with the Lady Eagles. Good hustle by Sydney Weedle to try to track that down. Victoria Allison back in the contest.
J.C. Owens takes a seat.
Victoria Allison in, as you said.
Nobert, turnaround jump shot, top of the key, no good. They get the rebound. Knox has it. First stick back, she is fouled.
Giles with the foul.
Lucy's first. Free throw, no good. Erica Long back in. Bloomfield heads to the bench. Second throw on its way, good. 25-6. Two-three zone by the Lady Eagles. Minneapolis, good ball movement. Skip past Sydney Weedle, back out front to Mara Pounds. Kennedy Allison looks for the ball. She was right there. Long shot from Mara Pounds. Good. It's a three-pointer.
Nice shot by Mara Pounds right there with a nice three.
She hit another, her second of the evening.
Her 10th point of the night.
Kennedy Allison's shot, no good. We get the steal. Seifert has it for the Lady Eagles. Long, triple teamed in the backcourt. Good steal. Now we have numbers. Weedle back to Pound, shot, back rim no good. Nobert has the rebound. Mara Pounds has the foul. It's going to be Mara's second foul, I believe.
Sixth team foul. 3 on the Eagles. 3:31 to go here in the half. Lions up 28-6.
Seifert to play it in. 1-2-1-1, trapping full court pressure by Minneapolis. And that's Mara Pound's third foul. Didn't get her out quick enough, Coach. And that's the 7th team foul. They'll be shooting a 1-and-1 here. Nobert to the free throw line, the freshman, 5'8". Free throw, no good. And the long arms of Kennedy Allison pulls that rebound down as Seifert tries to get over the top. Minneapolis attacking this zone. It's more like a 1-4 zone. Weedle's pass is intercepted by Nobert. And Weedle steals it right back. Now down low over the hand of Victoria Allison and out of bounds. Turnover gives it right back to the Lady Eagles. Seifert to Seifert. Oh, that was tipped last by
Seifert.
Taylor Seifert on a
Kennedy
pass
Allison
from Daniel Seifert. And
Kennedy
Minneapolis will have the ball.
providing the great defense to make it happen.
Now they man up on this. Not a good pass. Lindsay Shoup rescues that one as they had an interception. Shoup runs that one down in the corner. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Eagles. Shoup dribble drive in the paint. Right-hand runner, no good. And Seifert has the rebound for the Lady Eagles. Her pass is intercepted by Kennedy Allison. Shot off a glass, good.
30-6, Lady Lions with the lead here.
Shoup almost with another steal.
2:19 left to go here in the first half.
Girls are jumping the passing lane. They can almost see it coming before it leaves their hand. 30-6. Minneapolis having their way here. Lady Lions full court pressure has taken its toll. Nobert down the paint. Walks with the ball, no call, loses it. But Bloomfield picks it up. Now she has the ball stolen from her, but Kennedy Allison is going to be whistled with the reach-in foul. Bloomfield goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Shayla Hasbrook in for Victoria Allison. It's Kennedy's first foul. 8th team foul. Free throw no good. She's over the line with the toe. We saw
That happened twice against Otis Bison girls.
same girl, same toe.
Yep.
Different time and different line.
Where
Lindsay
with the
Shoup
line?
over the top. Kennedy Allison up and
Pass.
in.
Nice pass, nice finish by Kennedy Allison.
Good high-low post action. Long has it, and she is hacked.
Shoup will take with the foul.
She'll shoot a 1-and-1. Yes, Lindsay Shoup's foul. That's her second. Grace Peters and J.C. Owens into the contest. 1:41 left first half. Free throw good by Long. And she'll get the second. Second toss, rack rim, no good. Seifert has the board. Tipped out of there by Minneapolis, picked up by Kennedy Allison. Now J.C. Owens left-hand side.
Oh, I don't know about
And
that.
she is whistled with the player control foul
There was no shoulder. There was no set body.
as Kiefer had the position, and charging foul is the call.
You agree with it, though, Mike?
Nope.
No, all right.
Nope. She was not set. Owens' first foul. Seifert from the outside, partially blocked. Bloomfield lets it go, and rightfully so. It will remain with the Lady Eagles.
Last touch by Kennedy Allison.
Bloomfield left wing. Seifert, long shot on its way. Good. It's a 3-ball.
32-10, 1:12 to go.
She's been looking for that opening. Scoop shot, or scoop pass around the corner to J.C. Owens, and J.C. banks it off the glass and in.
Beautiful pass by Lindsay Shoup. Great finish by J.C. Owens. 34-10, Lady Lions with the lead.
Bloomfield off to Long. Seifert looks at another three, steps into a long two. Shot no good. Bloomfield down low, collects the rebound, and the stick back is good. Kaylee Bloomfield. She's a freshman. Grace Peters off to Kennedy Allison. Almost a walk. Steal by Bloomfield. We get it back. Lindsay Shoup, down the lane she goes. Shot off the glass and in.
She's had more success with that tonight than we've seen all season.
Absolutely.
The dribble drive. And
One-hand runner is looking good off the glass. And we double team Nobert as the entry pass goes in. And the foul is whistled on Grace Peters. 19 seconds left in this first half. Nobert to the free throw line. We're over the limit. It's a double bonus. Free throw up and in by Nobert. 36-13. Second toss. In and out and back in again. It's good. 15 to shoot. Kennedy Allison baseline drive. Gets it back to Lindsay Shoup. The defense collapsed on her and she tried to go split the defenders. Drug that pivot foot and it was a traveling call. Long in the backcourt over the top. Hasbrook intercepts. Now Shoup stops and pops. It's good. Lindsay stopped right at the nick of time. She was just right there. If she'd taken another dribble, it would have been a player control foul. That girl had position. Stop, shot, and it was a great half for Lindsay Shoup. And Minneapolis will take a comfortable 24-point lead to the locker room, leading 38-14. Halftime is here. We've got Coach Eric Shoup with us here.
Welcome, Coach Shoup.
Thanks.
Appreciate you coming up and spending some time with us.
You bet.
Well, the season's half done, the regular season. Coming off a 2-1 finish at the Boisington tournament, third place, which is good. What's your assessment how we've progressed so far? I know we kind of had a conversation with that last time we talked, but we're officially half done now. So.
Yeah, I think since break we've kind of continued to make progress every game and move forward, which is what we want to do. We went down to Hoisington wanting to come out of there playing well, and we feel like we did that. Now, the challenge for us is to carry that on over to tonight and continue to build on that. And you never know. When you've had a long week like that and long road trips and you make another one, it'll be a challenge for our kids tonight, mentally for sure, to come out and be focused and play the way they should. And we've talked about that, and hopefully we'll see that tonight.
Good. Refreshing against Ellenwood to play against somebody who's about the same size we were.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often for us. They're usually bigger.
Yeah, I was rather impressed in the semifinal game. Just comparing that game to the game in the tournament final a year ago. The Stetler, the 6'9" guy, didn't have near as many points. He only had 10, which I assume that has something to do with our defense. But and I don't think we took it inside on him quite as often as we did the year ago. So he didn't have quite as many blocks. But 6'9", all of him 6'9". It's just kind of hard to deal with that. And he was a presence that I'm not going to say intimidated us, but altered quite a few shots and made it difficult for us.
Well, I'll say it intimidated us, and I was a little disappointed by that. But that game, we did defend him pretty well. The kids did a pretty good job of rebounding on him and knowing where he's at. That game where that got away from us was offensively. First half, we had a lot of unforced turnovers, so we didn't get shots. And the second half, we still had turnovers, and those turnovers then started to turn into points for them on the fast break.
Yeah.
And can't do that against anybody. And, and we hadn't been a turnover kind of team. I just felt like I thought some of that was related to us being intimidated by Stetler and being a little unsettled by that. And that was disappointing. But I thought we did a better job Saturday of coming out with the focus. And that's what we talked to our kids about. Just play the game. Don't worry about anything you can't control.
That's true. You can't. So that's good.
Well, I was really pleased, Coach. Good strong first half against Ellenwood, and I kind of looked for that drop off in the third quarter, and they made a little run at us, but the guys played some really good defense. Defense gave them a couple easy buckets, and we got that lead back out to 6-8 points, 10 points, and we didn't look back, but they had a run on us. So I was really happy to see the guys. I mean, they really buckled down, played hard.
Yeah.
And Josh continued a really good game into the second half, which I was really good to see. Glad to see that.
Well, that has been kind of our problem all year is that third quarter, and that was the most pleasing thing. to see. We didn't play a great third quarter, but we played much better than we have, and you could see the focus and the determination. And to me, that's a big thing for us tonight, is just to play with that same kind of energy and focus for 32 minutes.
They started getting pretty close there, and I thought to myself, here's the test right here of the team. How much have you grown? Here they come, and are you going to turn them away, or are you going to let them back into this thing? And it was a turning point. I don't know. It might have been early fourth quarter, late third, somewhere in there, but second half, and I was really happy to see the guys really kind of buckled down, played some pretty tough defense, I thought, at that time.
They really did, and they say basketball is a game of runs, and it is, and so I think that's where that mental toughness, if you've got it, really helps you out, because you can buckle down in those moments and you don't get rattled, and I thought we did a good job of that Saturday.
Now, Josh had a equally good performing second half. The first half, I thought his game was really good, and guys just kind of fed off him, and everyone just seemed to play pretty well.
Yeah, they really did, and that's really one of our first tests where we played a lot of man-to-man, or played against a team that plays us a lot of man, and we handled it well and ran our offense well. Tonight should be quite a bit different. I would imagine these guys would sit in their 2-3 like they do. So, and that can be a challenge to us a little bit, because we're not a great shooting team. So I think that means our defense is really going to be important, and the tempo of the game is going to be important for us. We want to get this thing up and down the floor as much as possible.
Well, it was a good finish at Hoisington. It's always good to get into the medal round.
You bet. You bet.
But you'd mentioned one thing. It's kind of like the NFL. The guys take the teams that have the best defense, and I think teams that have the better defense in high school basketball are going to win their lion's share of the games when they get in them.
I would agree with you, absolutely.
So what do we know about our opponent tonight, Clifton-Clyde? I know they're 2-9, but I don't know anything else.
Yeah, they're down. They really rely a lot on one kid, Galindo, I think number 10. He's a good little player, scrappy. Their whole team, they play hard. They're a scrappy team. They're going to sit back in the zone, try to get a few easy ones off of you, and then hope you miss shots and rebound. And they're fairly patient on the offensive end. So they're a team that's going to want to slow the game down. And like I said, we've got to do a good job of playing with energy and creating tempo. Otherwise, you can kind of play into their hands that way. And because they do that, they're pretty good at keeping games, staying around in games. They don't get blown out a lot.
Yeah, I saw that in their scores. They were pretty close games. Much.
Absolutely.
Well, good. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up and spending some
Thank
time
you.
with us. And good luck tonight against the Eagles.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
You too.
With that,
have a good game, Coach.
Scott, you got your you have your stats ready, Scott, or should we take another break?
Okay, run through some stats real quick for the Clifton-Clyde Eagles and the Lady Lions. For Clifton-Clyde, Madison Knox with 1 point, 2 points by Kaylee Bloomfield, 3 by Taylor Seifert, 4 by Erica Long, and 4 by Elizabeth Norbert. 18 turnovers. They went to the line 12 times, and they were 5 for 12 from the free throw line. So for the Minneapolis Lady Lions, 8 turnovers, not too bad. Not too shabby at all.
No, that's pretty good.
Only went to the free throw line once, and that was Kennedy Allison, and she missed. And that was on a 3-point attempt. She got fouled underneath on a made bucket and had a chance for old-fashioned 3, and she missed the free throw. But for scoring-wise, Shayla Hasbrook with 2, 6 by J.C. Owens, 6 by Kennedy Allison, 10 by Mara Pounds, and leading the way with 14 is Lindsay Shoup.
Oh, that's got to be a career high.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nice start for the Lady Lions. 38-14 is your score at the half. Minneapolis with a nice, comfortable lead as we will get ready for second half action. Probably ought to hear a word from our sponsors.
We will do that.
We will be back. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20 Minneapolis.
CNR Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Clifton-Clyde High School here as Minneapolis Lady Lions with the lead 38-14 as they have a nice lead to start this second half. And great first half for the girls, Mike.
Good first half. They kind of fed off that defense, smothering at times. It will be Minneapolis to play it in first here in the second half.
We brought a full complement of players along tonight, so I would expect to see quite a bit of JV guys.
Yeah, I bet you after this
girls
quarter.
in.
I bet you after this quarter, that's what you'll see. So.
Shoot, Mara Pounds open for a three-pointer. She's hit 2 tonight. Shoot, looking inside. Out front it goes to Mara Pounds. Giles. Skip pass, Shoot, top of the key, jump shot, good.
Lindsay's having a career night so far with a great bucket from the free throw line.
Shooting with confidence. Long has it. Pulls it back out as J.C. Owens shuts down her advancement. And everyone gets back on defense. Nobert, jump shot short. It'll go out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball. Way short, I didn't know if someone got a hand on that or not. Was not touched, and it's Minneapolis ball. 40-14. 2-3 zone now by the Lady Eagles. Skip past Mara Pounds. Kennedy Allison looking inside. Giles has it. Back to Lindsay Shoop. Dribble drive in the paint. Right hand runner, no good. Rebound and stick back by Kennedy Allison is up and in. Quick timeout taken by Coach Weatherman. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 42-14. That press has been pretty much smothering, but Minneapolis able to get the ball down low, and when they do, Shoop draws the defense, and she's been either putting the ball in or the bigs down below have taken it off the glass, J.C. Owens and Kennedy Allison. So Minneapolis with quite a few points on the board, and we're just at the start of the second half.
Throughout this season, we've been seeing the freshman Lindsay Shoop drive, put up scoop shots, some dishing off to other players, but not a whole lot of success on scoring. Tonight we're really seeing a lot of positive output there. Hope that continues to be
A little
something
softer, a little softer on her touch, and just a nice steal right there on the inbounds.
Giles with the steal. Her stick back, she is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's going to open up so much for this team. If
Foul is on Knox.
her.
Yeah, and as the girls get used to playing with her, because she will dish the ball, you got to be ready for the ball, and lots of times she will shoot. Today, the shot's going in, and they call that on the floor, evidently. Giles to play it in. Mara Pounds, three-pointer on its way. Back rim, no good. Tries to get in there for her own rebound, and she fouled Long. That's Mara's 4th personal foul. How many times this year has she had 4 fouls? I don't imagine too many that I've seen anyway. Mara usually plays pretty carefree. That long arms of Kennedy Allison gets the ball to Giles. Giles with the easy layup. Minneapolis is up 30. And we take off the full court pressure. Seifert. Good ball fake. Shot no good. Allison has the rebound. Gets it back to Shoop. Left wing Kate Steinbrock. Owens shot no good. Nobert with a good defense. Kate Steinbrock shot is good.
Nice job by both Kate Steinbrock and J.C. Owens with some nice ball movement right there. Kate with a great bounce pass, and then likewise back to Kate cutting into the lane from J.C.
Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. They primarily played 2-3 zone. Long all the way in is fouled by Kate Steinbrock. It'll be easier to substitute if we're in the man-to-man. Long to the free throw line to shoot two. Minneapolis leading here 46-14. First toss on its way, long shot, good. Erica Long, 5'2" point guard. Does a pretty good job handling the ball. Minneapolis squeezes down and double teams. Second shot off the back of the rim, no good. Owens chases it down.
She's held true to made, miss on her free throws. Nice
Down
pass.
low, Kate Steinbrock, shot good.
Great pass, great finish by Kate Steinbrock. Pass from, I believe, Kennedy Allison. A great finish by Kate.
Another timeout, this time taken by the Clifton-Clyde coach. And we'll take one too. Minneapolis leading 48-15.
In as little as 9 months, you could be on your way to a better job future with Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu.
Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to delphuscoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
We're back. Clifton-Clyde. Nobert with a good board and the stick back. She's a pretty good looking freshman.
Yep.
Playing, I think, with a broken nose. She's got the mask on. She's got that rebound on the missed shot by Lindsay Shute. Bloomfield on the right wing. Looks inside, gets it back to Nobert. Baseline drive is shut down by J.C. Owens. Now Siepert has the ball tipped away by Lucy Giles. Gets it off to Long. Motion offense. Pass is intercepted by Kate Steinbrock. 1-on-2. She rammed that one in. Tossed that one up left-handed. It rattled in.
Nice job by Kate.
Everything's dropping tonight. Yeah. Long picks up her dribble, needs some help. Gets it off to Bloomfield. Seifert has the ball tipped away by Allison. It will remain with the Lady Eagles. Kiefer comes in the contest for the Lady Eagles. And Minneapolis sends in 5 freshmen, which includes Mara Pounds playing with 4 personal fouls. Long guarded by Mara. Gets it off to Seifert. Bloomfield has it on the left wing, looks for a cutter, dribble drive in the paint, stops and pops. Weedle had her, and so did Victoria Allison. The ball squirts out of bounds. It will remain with Clifton-Clyde. Seifert to play it in. Oh, she's wide open, and they do get the shot or the ball to her. Victoria Allison with a nice recovery on defense, blocks the shot. It goes out of bounds. It will remain with Clifton-Clyde. Bloomfield. Closely guarded by Sydney Weedle. Now she picks up her dribble, gets it off to Long. Mara is going to have to be careful. Blocking foul called on Grace Peters as Long drives the baseline. That's Grace's first personal foul.
Second.
Minneapolis third. Yeah, it is her second. Third team foul. Turnaround jump shot by Nobert is no good, and Shayla Hasbrook has the rebound for Minneapolis. Entry pass to Victoria Allison, tries the up and under. She's double teamed. Mara Pounds now, Sydney Weedle. On the baseline, short post, Victoria Allison is going to shoot it.
Nice job. I agree with that one. Nice shot by Victoria.
52-17. Lady Lions in control here in Clyde, Kansas, playing the Lady Eagles. Nobert, oh, she's got a nice shot. I like her game. Seifert off the glass and good. Seifert with the offensive rebound and stick back. Weedle has it, skip past Mara Pounds. Out front, Grace Peters, back to Weedle. 2:37 left, third quarter. 2-3 zone, Mara Pounds, 3-ball on its way, front rim. Tries to get her own rebound, and Long comes out of there with the carom. Bloomfield on the right wing, dribble drive down the baseline. Good double team by Victoria Allison, and Mara Pounds is the last to touch that one. It goes out of bounds. It will be Clifton-Clyde to play it in. Knox, Madison Knox, a sophomore. She'll trigger the inbounds play. Out front, Long has it.
And the turnover right there.
I believe it was just a bad pass by Long. I thought maybe Grace got a hand in there, but it's not. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in.
Clifton-Clyde doing a better job here in the third quarter with turnovers. Of course, it helps. We pulled the press as well.
Right. 2-1-2 zone now. Victoria Allison back out to Grace Peters. Sydney Weedle with a good look from the corner, or the right wing. Shot no good.
Good hustle by Grace Peters right there. It will go back to Clifton-Clyde, but Grace Peters with a great hustle.
(52-19).
Minute 39 left to go here in the third quarter.
Seifert, Kiefer, Knox, Bloomfield, and Long for the Lady Eagles. Kiefer. Entry pass, Long, shot stuffed by J.C. Owens.
Nice block by Owens right there. She's had a couple of those tonight. Nice job.
Grace Peters, entry pass to Victoria Allison. High-low post, gets it down to J.C. Owens. She is fouled as she heads to the rim. Bank shot did not go in, but she will be awarded 2 free throws. Foul is on Seifert, her first. First free throw on its way, it's good. Taylor Seifert back in the contest, and Erica Long will get a breather. Nobert also on the bench. Free throw, good. She got them both. Minute 12 left, third quarter. Seifert off to Knox. Out front, Kiefer. Shot no good. Minneapolis cleans up on the glass. Down low, Victoria Allison missed an easy one. J.C. Owens had it. It's tipped out of there by Bloomfield.
Great ball movement though, Mike, by the Lady Lions with catch, pass, and got a nice look down low, but just couldn't finish it by Victoria Allison.
40 to shoot. Kate Steinbrock, 3-ball on its way. Good.
Found it that time, didn't she?
She needed that one. Kate with a good look from the outside, knocks down a 3.
Her 9th point of the night.
Steal by J.C. Owens, and ball rolls free out to Bloomfield. She picks it up, gets it off to Knox. Kiefer. Seifert. Back to sister Taylor. Shot no good. And Victoria Allison just too long underneath. Collects that rebound from Minneapolis. Pass by Grace Peters. Tipped out of there. Now Kate off to J.C. Owens. Shot good.
Nice pass by Kate. Nice finish by J.C.
Just an extra 2-foot pass, and it gets J.C. Owens a little bank shot. That's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis cruising here at Clifton-Clyde. 59-19. Lady Lions up by 40. We'll be back with fourth quarter here in just a minute.
More points than we scored in any game this year so far.
Robertson Monuments has been developing memorials in central Kansas now for over 100 years. Robertson Monuments' strength as a company is a direct result of the commitment that they have to you, their customer. Robertson Monument, Minneapolis, wants to work beside you to create a lasting tribute to the loved one you have lost. Go to robertsonmonuments.com for more information.
The mission at Kansas Wesleyan University is to promote and integrate academic excellence, spiritual development, personal well-being, and social responsibility. With a multitude of major programs, we'll help you reach your potential and achieve your goals.
Welcome back to Clyde, Kansas.
Clyde, America. Minneapolis in control of this contest. Lady Lions playing hard. Now drop back into still a man-to-man defense. Jade Roulat into the contest.
First varsity experience, I think, for Jade Roulat.
I think you're right.
She will guard Knox. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Weedle on Bloomfield. Nice steal by Minneapolis. Sydney Weedle has it down low. Pass to Victoria Allison from Grace Peters. It's up and in. Nice pass by Grace. Minneapolis throws over the top. Seifert has the ball almost stolen by Grace Peters. Kiefer, no good, over the rim. Bloomfield chases it down. Seifert down low, shot, no good, and Victoria Allison has the rebound for Minneapolis. Jade Roulat. Dribble drive, and gets it off to Grace Peters. Now Sydney Weedle. Victoria Allison on the baseline out front to Jade Roulat. Shayla Hasbrook has a touch. 2-3 zone. Timeout taken by Coach Rutherman. I think he wanted a chance to get the next 4 reserves in there.
61 to 19. 6:51 play here in the game. We'll be right back.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clancy can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Sue Clandon at Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Well, we have Shay Allison, Forte, Nicole Forte, Jade Roulat. Help with the other 2 here, guys.
Nicole Forte to play it in. Out front, Allison, shot no good. She's a beanpole. She's a tall drink of water. Nicole has the rebound back out front to
Molly
Heckenberg.
Yeah, and Sure.
And Tiffany Scher. Shot underneath by Nicole Forte is tipped out of there by Seifert. And Jade Roulat will play it in for Minneapolis. We box up on the inbounds. Out front it goes. Ball's rescued by Tiffany Scher. Jade Roulat on the right wing. Entry pass to Nicole Forte down low. Allison. Shea Allison. Out front. Sure with a shot on its way. Front rim no good. Jade Roulat has the ball. Her shot rimming off. And Nobert has the board for the Lady Eagles. I never dreamed we'd play this many girls tonight, but
oh, when you get up by 40-some points, you
yeah.
ought to.
After that came to be, sky's the limit. Foul is whistled on Minneapolis.
If some other team was doing that to us, we'd be wanting the coach to put some subs in, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Foul is whistled on Tiffany Schur. That's her first. Long to the free throw line to shoot 2. First toss on its way, rimming off.
Well, she broke her pattern, guys.
I tell you, we're losing 2 seniors off this squad, if I'm mistaken.
Yes, you're right.
There is going to be some competition next year for playing time.
The second throw did not draw iron, and it will be Minneapolis ball to play in.
Yeah, you're right, Dale. There is going to be some competition out there because there is some good talent. You got to figure 4 of these 5 on the floor are freshmen right now. Tiffany Schur, the lone junior out there, and Tiffany's no slouch by any means. And you got 4 freshmen out there that pretty solid ball players.
Shea Allison with that offensive rebound and stick back. She is fouled. She has a 2-shot foul. Her first free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Foul is whistled on number 13. Free throw is good. Shea gets the second one. 13 is Kiefer. Seifert has it. Dribble drive. Jump shot. Off the front of the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. And the reach-in foul on
Shea Allison, I believe.
I think
you're right. Shea gets the call on that.
Seifert to the free throw line. 2-shot foul. First throw, good. Bloomfield comes in. Kiefer sits down. Second free throw, front rim, no good. Shea Allison has the rebound. Gets it off to Molly Achtenberg. Octoberg. Shea Allison back out front. Jade Roulat looking for a cutter down low. Shea Allison with it and loses it down the baseline. Long with the ball. Minneapolis manned up. 2:44 left in this contest. Entry pass down low to Nobert. It's intercepted. Seifert rescues it. Now long baseline all the way down. Shot off the glass, no good. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul is called on Jade Roulat.
New face in there, number 30, Bethany Morgan, 5'6" freshman. Free throw up and in by Erica Long. 62-21, 2:07. They're letting the clock run. Mercy rule.
Yeah, when you get 40
Second
points,
free throw is good.
it's going to roll.
Schur has it. Gets it off to Achterberg. Entry pass down low. Nicole Forte, scoop shot, good.
I'll tell you, last year watching the 8th graders play, Nicole Forte is going to be a very solid player.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
On the low block. No
Yeah,
doubt.
she gets to be a junior. She gets another year of seasoned JV action. Her junior and senior year, she is going to be tough. Down low, long shot is good. On a nice pass from the high post. Knox got it down there to her. Long got the ball off. Sure. Off to Nicole Forte, down low. Nice pass, and Nicole cannot finish, but a nice pass by Shea Allison. Seifert has it, all the way in she goes. Scoop shot no good, and Jadra Lott has the rebound for Minneapolis. Jadra Lott out front, Tiffany Schur. Ooh, nice hustle by Jadra Lott. And last touch by Minneapolis. It will be Clifton-Clyde ball. Seifert to play it in.
25 seconds.
Long the baseline drive. Ooh, she came close to stepping out.
Yes, she did.
Seifert has it.
12 seconds.
Gets it off to Long. Another baseline drive is shut down by Shea Allison and Molly Achterberg. That's the way it'll end. Minneapolis victorious here. Takes care of the Lady Eagles in fine fashion. In Clyde, America, final score 64-24. Minneapolis wins by 40. We'll be back with point totals and the boys action here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Clifton-Clyde High School as the Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with victory tonight over the Clifton-Clyde Lady Eagles. 64-24 is your final. Run through some scoring real quick for the Minneapolis, or for Clifton-Clyde first. Madison Knox with 1 point. 2 points by Kaylee Bloomfield. Taylor Seifert with 6 points. Elizabeth Norbert with 6 points. And leading the way for Clifton-Clyde, Erica Long with 9 points. They were 9 for 20 from the free throw line. They did much better handling the ball in the second half. I did not run out of spaces for my turnovers.
How about that?
I'll be darned.
Improvise, huh?
So for the Minneapolis Lady Lions, scoring wise, Shea Allison with 1 point. Shayla Hasbrook with 2. Nicole Forte with 2. Lucy Giles with 2. Victoria Allison 4. 8 by Kennedy Allison. 9 by Kate Steinbrock. 10 by J.C. Owens. 10 by Mara Pounds. And leading the way with 16 points tonight, Lindsay Shoup. 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight was 60%. Only 3 turnovers in the second half. Nice job by the Lady Lions tonight, guys.
Very good.
Actually, Shea Allison had just 1 point. I'm sorry,
yeah,
just one point.
Free throw. Well, let's go ahead and sign off, and we'll be back here hopefully with maybe an interview from Coach Weatherman. So if you're listening on the internet, you need to log off and log back on. If you're on TV, just stay right with us.